says it's time to rock and roll.
Okay, dudes, let's walk this sucker.
All right.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Into The Comiverse. I'm Tony. Hope everybody's doing well on this Saturday evening. Right now, it's just me hanging out. So we'll go to the comments real quick. Right now, only thing I got going on is if you want to hang out, join the panel. The link is at the top of the comments. And that's about it. So a few things going on with me. I spent the last week, besides doing work, I did my drug test and all my pre-employment stuff so I can start working at Nestle on August 4th. That's pretty cool. Been wanting to do that for a while. I actually want to do that before I went back to Walmart. But now that's actually taking shape. Be pretty cool. The schedule will probably change a little bit since I'll be working night shift. I'll be working 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. But it should be interesting. I think I'm gonna have every other Saturday off, so that'd be pretty cool. And let's see here. Later on, sometime later on tonight, I'm going to do this unboxing. I got an AOK from Manny, that Hobgoblin collector. He sent me a nice little AOK, so I'm going to unbox that in a little bit. And we'll hang out real quick, see what's going on. What's going on, Mike? Hey, if you feel like hanging out, man, the link's at the top. Hey, I'm doing good, man. Just working and fixing to start a new job in a couple of weeks. I got 10 days of Walmart left, and I'll be working at Nestle. And for those y'all who have been watching, go to Evil's Comics because he's been doing a lot of live game playing. He's been playing, I watched him play Red Dead Redemption 2. He's been doing Harry Potter. I'm not sure what he's doing right now, but he's been doing a lot of stuff. Oh, okay, he's at work. You go make that money, man. But I will take he's working for the USPS. That's right. I forgot about that. So I'll take a few minutes and highlight a couple of things real quick. And first of all, if you haven't already and you want to nominate your favorite YouTube content creators, you have 2 weeks left to do so. The deadline for the 2025 Comic Book Community Award nominations is August 2nd. So if you haven't nominated your favorite YouTube content creators yet, go to www.cbcawards.org to cast your nominations. And next Friday, hopefully, I'll have a new Tony's Comics Spotlight, and I'm going to be spotlighting Amazing Spider-Man 238, which is the first appearance of Roderick Kingsley's Hobgoblin, the original Hobgoblin. So that'd be pretty cool. And then I want to do a special shout out because I wanted to do this last Saturday, but I wasn't feeling well, so I didn't do a live show. But last Saturday marked the 31st anniversary of one of my favorite Alice Cooper albums, The Last Temptation. I really love this album. This is one of those albums that I could just put on track one and just play the whole thing. And it's got a comic book attached to it that was written by Neil Gaiman, but that I need to actually get the rest of the issues for. But I love this album. Like I said, it's one of my favorite Alice Cooper albums. So let's see. Checking out the comments. We don't have anything else. All right. Hey, Kenneth, how you doing? Hope everything's well where you're at. Say hi to everyone who is in here tonight. As you can tell, I didn't have a script, so I'm just running this off cuff, as they would say. All right. But yeah, that's it as far as community stuff. Who knows? This may be a short broadcast. We'll see. Let's see here. Anybody got any questions they want to ask me, or feel free to do so at this time if you have anything you want to ask. No, I haven't seen Superman yet. I'm planning on seeing it. My birthday is on July 31st, and I'm going to go, hopefully, if the wallet and the bills will allow me to do so, I'm going to go watch it then. But I've been hearing a lot of good reviews. I really haven't heard anything bad about it. I mean, it's just been, I know some people didn't care for it, but I'm looking forward to it. I want to see it. I really do. And I'll go watch it, give it a shot. Evil Mike went and seen it yesterday. It's pretty cool. I know Vogs went and seen it too. I know he liked it. I know he enjoyed it a lot. Like I said, a lot of people that have talked about it so far, the vast majority have just really enjoyed it. So what did you think about it, Mike? Did you enjoy it? Let me just go ahead and get to this. This is an A-OK. Hold on a second. I haven't watched Thunderbolts or the new Captain America yet. I know the new Captain America is on Disney Plus, and I just hadn't watched it yet. I will, but I will watch it. And Thunderbolts, I'm planning on seeing that as well. All right, even Mike said he gave it a 7.5. And speaking of which, Manny is in the chat saying hi. All he's babysitting. But yeah, so Manny reached out to me about a week or so ago, asked for my address, said he's going to send me an A-OK. We got it right here. I'm going to open it up, and we're going to see what it is. Kind of curious. For those of you, you can follow Manny on Instagram and YouTube. Manny likes to share a lot of his artwork on Instagram, and he's a pretty good artist. I've enjoyed a lot of his stuff. So we're going to see. Check it out. And we know Manny loves his Hobgoblin. So once again, Manny, thank you for this A-OK. I really appreciate it. Evil says I'd say it was a great Superman movie. Well, that's cool. We don't need any bad Superman movies, so. Let's see, Mike says Thunderbolts was top tier and actually like Taskmaster in this one, maybe an 8.5 or a 9. Okay, that's cool. I had my reservations from Taskmaster from Black Widow. That was really the only sore subject for me from the Black Widow movie, but I gotta let that go. All right, let's see what Manny sent us. Oh, let's read this first. Oh, this is cool. Got a sticker. Hashtag sticker people are my people. All right. Hey Tony, I hope this finds you well. Enclosed are some sketches that I tried to tailor to your interests. I added a few comic books too. I wanted to thank you for being supportive and encouraging when I transitioned from YouTube to IG. I admire that you're a gentleman collector that promotes positivity and community via your post interactions. Thank you. Many blessings to you and the family. Sincerely, Emmanuel Manny. That is pretty cool. Oh, cool. Oh, this is pretty cool. Got a sketch of Gwen with Norman. That's pretty awesome. You're going to like what they did with Taskmaster. Trust me, you'll remember this moment and be like, Mike was right. Cool. Oh, heck yeah. He knows, Manny knows I love Tarantula. Got a nice little sketch of Tarantula. That's pretty cool. Love me some Tarantula. Oh, this is pretty cool. So, different variations of Captain America. That's pretty cool. It says Shield / Stars and Stripes, Changing Star, Final Justice. That is awesome. Like I said, guys, if anybody wants to hop on and join me, feel free to. The links that posted at the top of the chat. How you doing, Brian? Hope everything's well. Like I said earlier, 2 weeks. You got 2 weeks to nominate your favorite YouTube's content creators. Oh, this is pretty cool too. Now, most of Manny's stuff, I'll tell him like that's cool or that's awesome or that's great and everything. This one I actually put a comment when I seen the picture. I said I never knew I needed a Manny sketch until now, and this is where he did a mashup of the lizard and Charmander. That is pretty cool. That is awesome. Thank you, sir. And I was just talking about Alice Cooper, so we got Alice Cooper. That is pretty awesome. And then the last of the sketches, he knows I like Transformers. And that's pretty cool. We got Megatron. The OG Crow. Well, he's not lying. All right, let's get on to some comics. We've got, I don't think I have too many Invaders. We have Invaders issue 29. That's pretty cool. I think this might be the second Invaders comic I actually have. That's pretty cool. Deathstroke the Terminator. Yes, I do love me some Deathstroke. Number 15. Who is the exotic sweet Lily, and what about her white-haired child? Love lost, refound. That's pretty cool. We got DC's The Phantom. I've never seen this one before. That's pretty cool. Evil's Brian. Megatron is great. Yes, yeah, that was awesome. Some trigger happy Thursday ammo. Yes, sir. And this is something I don't really talk about, but yeah, I don't have too many issues of Nomad, but I don't have this one because it's part of Dead Man's Hand. I need to go back and get every issue of Dead Man's Hand. We got Nomad number 5, where Nomad is dealing with the Punisher. That is pretty cool. That is awesome. Then we got Marvel 2-in-1, The Thing, and Stingray. Issue 64. I don't think I have any Marvel 2-in-1. That's pretty cool. And then the last thing, 2 of my favorite characters together, Marvel Team Up 109, featuring Spider-Man and Dazzler. And I know I don't have that. So that was pretty awesome, Manny. I really appreciate it, man. You didn't have to, but I appreciate it nonetheless. I'm going to put all that artwork up. And thank you very much, sir. I appreciate that very much. So, guys, y'all got any questions, comments, concerns? But like I said, yeah, August 2nd is the deadline for the CBC Awards nominations. You can nominate till then to nominate your favorite YouTube content creators. I'm actually nominated for, I think, 3 different nominations. That's pretty cool. I know my Tony's Comic Spotlight got nominated, and I don't know what else, but that's pretty awesome. I really do appreciate that. This is also my first year being a sponsor for the CBC Awards, so that's pretty cool. I've been wanting to do that for a while. So, Evil, what have you been reading or watching? Dude, I've got like 3 to 4 months of comics that I have not read. I haven't read anything. But I've been buying comics, but I just haven't read them, man. I'm so far behind, it ain't even funny. I probably start to fill up a short box. But as far as watching, these last couple of weeks, I've watched everything from Predator to The Dark Knight. I started going, and every night, one episode every night of the Dukes of Hazard and the original Knight Rider. I'm going through season one of both of those, and checking those out. Of course, I'm an '80s kid, so I'm gonna love me some Knight Rider, and I love Dukes of Hazard. But no, I have not. I've heard a lot of people talk about Exquisite Corpses, and I haven't read it. I'm going to pick up the trade more than likely, but I haven't read it at all. I've heard a lot of people talk, really good about it. Um, yeah, basically, I've been getting the books, showing them, setting them in a pile, and you know, it's been a couple of weeks. I know the weekend of my birthday, because I don't really do this a lot. When a new series comes out, I don't really go out and buy a lot of them, but I pre-ordered like 7 or 8, maybe 9 covers for Speed Racer when it drops on the 30th of July. I'm looking forward to that. I've always grew up growing up. I always watched the Speed Racer cartoon. I loved it. I read some of the Now Comics runs from the '90s. I'd love to have some of those, but I don't have any of those. Are you working on any runs, Tony? Yes, I have 4 runs I'm always working on. Probably never complete, and that's ASM, Captain America, Uncanny X-Men, and Batman. Those I'll probably never complete, but I've got some pretty good runs on those. Now, the 2 that I'm really trying to work on to get done is Firestorm Volume 2. I need sporadically about half of that, different issues here and there. And then the Danny Ketch Ghost Rider Volume, whatever you want to call it, Volume 2, Volume 3. I need issues 53 to 93 of that volume of the Danny Ketch Ghost Rider, and then I'll have that run. I had the full run when they first come out, and then for some reason I got ate up with the stupid and decided to get rid of all of them. I did that. I did that a lot. First issue was good, mixed of Purge and Hunger Games. There you go. I like that. So it's kind of like a good horror comic because I love some good horror comics. Horror, not horror. And as far as if I ever complete Firestorm and Ghost Rider, I think I'm finally going to go after GI Joe because I've got 30 issues of the Marvel run, and I'd like to get as many of the GI Joe because I've got every issue of the Transformers Marvel run, but I never did GI Joe for some reason. That's pretty cool. And more action with gore. There we go. On top of when Mike asked me what I've been reading and watching, um, I'm also going to be, or I've been playing a lot of NES. A lot of NES. Mike's tackling keys. There you go. Grabbing 1 key a check. It's not bad at all. There's a few. That's one of the things about working for Walmart. Unfortunately, the money has not been allowing me to go out and look for keys. But hopefully, when I go to Nestle, I've got a few things that we want to do. But I'm really hoping that everything will work out. Oh, cool. That's awesome. He's got Absolute Batman first print and Wonder Woman first print. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I got to send a slab to Rob. So if anybody knows how to send a slab to Rob, let me know. Because I got to send him. I've got it put up, but I have a 4.5 copy of Avengers 196, and I had upgraded and I think it was an 8.5. So I'm going to take my lower copy and donate it to C3 this year for the auction. And I need to hurry up and get that to them because I know time is running out. I believe it's I don't really remember what date it is, but one of the weekends in October, Comics Curing Cancer holds an auction to raise funds for the American Cancer Society. So that's where everybody goes and buys a lot of comics and donates money to a good cause, a really good cause. I know the last couple of years combined, they raised over $100,000 for the American Cancer Society. So that's a hell of an accomplishment. That's pretty cool. It really is. But So yeah, like I said, I haven't seen Superman yet. It's on the list. I'm gonna go watch it. And yeah, I really don't have anything else. Anybody got any questions you want to ask me? Okay, Manny, I am close to completing Marvel 2 and 1 and picking my spots for ASM. Yeah, ASM is a really, it can be expensive depending on what issues you go at. That's something I should point out when I said my ASM run. I got to get a copy of issue 244. I believe it's issue 244. And when I get that one, I'll have a run of ASM from, I want to say it's 233 to 423, because the four main ones I talked about, I've got some pretty good runs with those. I have excuse me. I have, like, my Captain America, I have a run from 262, I believe it's 261, something like that, all the way up to the end of the volume. I'm actually working backwards to 100 to get that. And then Batman, I have a run from 400 to 525 of that run. And then Uncanny X-Men, I believe it's 170 to 370. I have a complete run of that. So yeah, any chances I get to make those runs better, I will. Now and then, I hopefully, even though I said I have 244, or excuse me, 233 to 423 of ASM, my 252 is a reprint. So I might have to get and my 300 is a reprint as well. I might have to get first prints of those. Says nope, and work's getting busy. Hopefully off soon. Y'all have a great Saturday. You too, brother. Well, y'all, man, I'm going to go ahead and sign off because I thank everybody for watching, and this was a relatively short episode of Into the Comiverse. But we'll be back, and hopefully I'll do another one next week. While I'm working at Walmart, I'll try to do them every 2 weeks, and just to hang out. But really, when I go in August, when we start doing the every other Saturday off, I will go to a bi-weekly schedule, so that way I can put it back to the original time of 6 p.m. or 5 p.m. 5 p.m. Central, and we can just chill, you know. But I know a lot of people are busy this weekend, and so once again, before I take off, I will say, go to www.cbcawards.org to nominate your favorite YouTube content creators. I want to take a minute and thank everybody for nominating me. That was pretty awesome. I do appreciate that. And then next week, it's Tony's Comic Spotlight, episode 71. I can't believe I've done 71 of these things. But we're going to be showcasing Amazing Spider-Man issue 238, the first appearance of the Hobgoblin, and that'll be pretty awesome. And yeah, man, I think that is going to be it. Yep, Manny, I thank you very much for the AOK. I really do appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Hey, Rich, how you doing, man? You feel like hanging out? The link's at the top. I can always hang out a little bit longer, or if you want me to, I'll send you the link uh, to Instagram. And there's my mom. How you doing, Mom? Hello, son. Have an awesome show. It's been pretty cool so far. There's the link if anybody wants to hop on and join. Yeah, because I'm just basically just chilling and hanging out real quick. No set motives, nothing really, you know, just hanging out. Let's see here. My internet's running really slow today for some reason. Now, Rich, if you wanna hop on, I sent you the link. Okay, that's cool. See if he. Yeah, I always hate it when I have to update my computers. That's really sucks. Y'all got anything else y'all want to ask? I keep asking that a lot. I'm sorry. I don't have a schedule. What's been going on with y'all? Y'all got anything y'all want to report? Or oh, I actually do have something else. I meant to mention this. I don't have a trailer to show, but how many people have seen the Mortal Kombat 2 stuff? The fake Johnny Cage trailer, the actual trailer for the Mortal Kombat 2 movie coming out. That looks like that's going to be pretty cool. I am really looking forward to seeing that. I love the first one. I can never think of the name of the guy that played Scorpion in it, because I know he played in like the Wolverine. He was in John Wick 4, Chapter 4. He's really good. I love watching his movies when I can see them or when I catch them. That was pretty cool. Haven't watched any wrestling, so I'm completely behind on that. I think is Gunther the World Heavyweight Champion again, and then of course we still got John Cena, his farewell tour. Really hadn't been watching it, even though I've got Peacock. I hadn't been watching anything as far as the wrestling goes. Guys, I think I'm gonna go ahead and shut her down. I want to thank y'all for watching me, and if y'all watch this on the replay, I appreciate that as well. One last time, don't forget to go to www.cbcawards.org to nominate your favorite YouTube content creators. And until next time, y'all, everyone be safe, take care, and God bless. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you.
I wonder, will we ever see each other again?
Who knows? God willing, we'll all meet again in Spaceballs 2 to search for more money.